Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bianca, and today we are going to be doing my November TBR. I had a great reading month last month, and I hopefully will continue that again this month because I have a lot of books on my TBR. So let's get into those. So the first book I have is The Royals Next Door by Karina Halley. I have started this book. I am 10 chapters in on page 121. I'm loving it so far. It's just taking me a little while to read and pick up. I put it down for the month of October, and I can't wait to pick it back up. This follows Piper Evans, who is an elementary school teacher on an island living with her mother, when her next door neighbors suddenly become a prince and duchess. This gives me serious Harry and Meghan vibes. But she is mostly interested in their bodyguard, Harrison Cole. So far I'm loving it. I don't really want to get too much more into it because I don't want to spoil anything, but very much enjoying this. Next on my TBR, I have one that was on my most anticipated releases for this year, and that is To Serve with Love by Lauren Lane. This is a romantic comedy. I think it's an enemies to lovers or an unknown enemies to lovers. Gracie Cooper, it takes over her father's champagne shop in Midtown Manhattan after he unfortunately passes from lung cancer. So she's trying to bring the business back up to snuff. She's trying to bring the business back. It hasn't been doing great. And in comes Sebastian Andrews, who wants to turn it into a parking garage or a high-rise. Turn it into a high-rise. But she can't bear the thought of throwing away her father's dream like she did her own. Then she seeks advice and solace from someone she's never met. So from like a phone app. She just knows him as Sir, that she connected to on a blind dating app, where matches get to know each other through messages and common interests before exchanging real names and photos. Sounds like a great idea, unless you're meeting a psycho. Although Gracie finds herself slowly falling for Sir online, she has no idea that she's already met him in real life, and they can't stand each other. First of all, what got me was this title. I love To Serve with Love. This is an amazing song. And then the synopsis kept me. Can't wait to pick this up. It sounds amazing. Love romantic comedies. It's not that long. It looks like it's under 300 pages. It looks like there's some mixed media happening here. So there is some mixed media in it. So very much looking forward to pick that up. Then we have The Mysterious Society of Lady Scoundrels by India Holton. I heard about this from Jamie's library, and she seemed like she really enjoyed it, so I knew I wanted to pick it up. This follows Cecilia, who is a lady thief in Victorian England. She's a member of the Mysterious Society, which is a crime sorority. So interesting. She meets up with Ned Lightbourne, who is a sometime assassin who is smitten with her from the get-go. Unfortunately, he has been tasked with killing her by Captain Morvath, who wants to end the Wisteria Society completely. He wants to rid England of all its presumptuous women, starting with the Wisteria Society. But they both made a grave mistake. Never underestimate a woman. I love that quote. It's so amazing. So to save the Wisteria Society, Cecilia needs to team up with Ned and try and save the women who raised her. So very much looking forward to pick this up. The next two I have are books I have wanted to pick up for a long time. They're both by Mathilde Glasser. So you have The Book Jumper, which is about, I believe her name is Amy Lennox, who moves to Scotland? Who moves to Scotland with her mother, and they move in with her grandmother, who tells Amy she must read while she resides at Lennox's house. But Amy discovers that she is a book jumper. She can jump into books to interact with the characters within. only to discover that somebody is stealing from these books that she's jumping into, and they might be after her life. So she teams up with a fellow book jumper, Will, to get to the bottom of the thefts. Very much looking forward to pick this up. Sounds amazing. This also reminds me of a middle grade series that I love by Amy James, I believe. So very much look forward to that. The next one is The Forgotten Book, and this one follows Emma, whose father runs the boarding school that she attends, so she's very used to things going her way. And while in the abandoned library, she discovers a book that when she writes stuff in, these things come true. Only to find out that somebody else is after this book, and they're determined to take it from her and will stop at nothing to succeed. So the arrogant, aloof, and irritatingly handsome Darcy de Winter becomes Emma's unlikely ally as secrets are revealed and danger creeps ever closer. I love books about books, so these two right up my alley. Very much look forward. They have a touch of romance just like I like, so look forward to pick those up. The last books that I have are all middle grades, I believe, with maybe one that's a children's book. This one is The Magic Place by Chris Warmle. This follows Clementine, who dreams of a magic place. She's determined to find it one day, but first she must escape from her wicked aunt and uncle and from the Great Black City. With the help of her best friend Gilbert, a very clever cat, she sets off on an epic journey that just might make her dreams come true. I'm gonna be honest with you, the reason I was first interested in this is because of the best friend Gilbert, a very clever cat. I love cats. I have a cat, so I very much love cats as characters, and Gilbert seems like an amazing character. So this is a thrilling, moving, and funny adventure about looking for the most magical place of all, home. So far, I have started. I'm on chapter 5, which is page 36. It's got these cute illustrations throughout. So very interesting. Well, to continue pick this up again. The next one I have is Willow by Catherine Applegate. This, I just look at the pretty little bears. I think the cover drew my attention and then I just had to pick it up. So Willow adores creatures of all kinds, but her favorites are the most unbelievable beasts in the land, strange beasts known as screechers. The villagers at Perchance call them pests, even monsters, but Willow believes the animals serve a vital role in the complicated web of nature. Lately, though, nature has seemed angry indeed. Perchance has been cursed with fires and mudslides, droughts and fevers, and even the annual migration of hummingbirds, a source of local pride and income, has dwindled. For as long as anyone can remember, the tiny animals have overwintered in shimmering bubble nests perched atop blue willow trees, drawing tourists from far and wide. This year, however, not a single hummingbird has returned to Perchance, and no one knows why. When a handmade birthday gift brings unexpected magic to Willow and her new friend Connor, she is determined to speak up for the animals she loves, and perhaps even uncover the answer to the mystery of the missing hummingbirds. This seems like it's going to tackle climate change and humans' effect on nature, so we very much want to see where this one goes. The cover is beautiful, so very much, tired of saying very much want to pick this up, but I do. This sounds amazing. Can't wait. The next one is a new release. This is Daughter of the Deep by Riordan. Honestly, look at this cover. I heard about this though. I can't remember who I heard about it from, but the synopsis really caught me. Anna Dracker is a freshman at Harding Pencroft Academy, a 5-year high school that graduates the best marine scientists, naval warriors, navigators, and underwater explorers in the world. Her parents died while on a scientific expedition. The only family she has left is her older brother, Dev, who is also a student at the academy. Her freshman year culminates in the class's weekend trial at sea, the details of which have been kept secret. Her worries are blown out of the water when on the bus ride to their ship, Anna and her schoolmates witness a terrible tragedy that will change the trajectory of their lives. But there's more. The professor accompanying them informs Anna that the Academy has been fighting a Cold War against a rival school, Land Institute, for 150 years. Now that Cold War has been turned up to a full boil, and the freshmen are in danger of becoming fish food. In a race against deadly enemies, Anna will make amazing friends and astounding discoveries about her heritage as she puts her leadership skills to the test for the first time. It sounds great, and I really look forward to seeing what this is about. I don't know if this is the beginning of another series or if this is just a standalone, but Rick Riordan has an amazing writing style. He's a great writer, and I cannot wait to pick this up. And the final book on my TBR is The Little Prince by, I'm not even going to try because I would get it horribly, horribly wrong. But this is just it's a children's book. Gorgeous illustrations. There's also a movie, but I wanted to read this first. So it's a classic that has been translated from French. Pilot stranded in the desert awakes one morning to see standing before him the most extraordinary little fellow. The pilot realizes that when life's events are too difficult to understand, there's no choice but to succumb to their mysteries. Thus begins the wise, enchanting fable that, in teaching the secret of what is really important in life, has changed the world forever for its readers. I've heard so much about this and I wanted to pick it up, so I'm glad I finally got my copy and I can read it. And that is my TBR for November. I very much look forward to picking those up, and I'm sure I will pick up more books along the way for mood reading, but I hope I can pick up those. Let me know what books you're reading this month. I would love to know. If you have any recommendations, please put it in the comments down below, and I will see you in my next video. Have a good day or night wherever you are, and don't forget to pick up a good book. Bye.